Hey everybody, my name is Esther and I have young onset Parkinson's disease. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe. So today I'm going to update you on my first day on Crexont. It was not great, but it has a happy ending, so I'm going to talk about it. So I started Crexont yesterday and I started on the lowest dose, and the first dose was great. I felt like I was having really good on time, no dyskinesia. And then when it started to wear off, like that was the worst wearing off I have ever experienced in my life. My whole right side tightened up. I was having dystonia in my shoulder, in my leg, in my foot. I was kind of like dragging my right foot around. I couldn't really walk or drive, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I have not felt this bad in a really long time. So I did a deep dive on the package insert. You know, these crazy things that we get with all our medication? Well, I actually read them because they're full of really important information. And what I realized is that my initial dose was not right. I was given the dose for a levodopa naive person, so somebody who's not already on levodopa. And I've been on immediate release levodopa off and on for a year now. So that's an honest mistake. I'm just here to remind you guys, like, doctors are great, but they're not perfect and they make mistakes. And ultimately, this is our body and we're responsible for it. So I am very fortunate in that I live with a doctor of pharmacy. So I asked him to look into it and just check and make sure that my doses were right. And so he did his little thing, and he came back and he's like, no, that's not right. Like, you should be on double that to start. And so I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. So fortunately, I was given samples of 2 different strengths, not the strength that I probably actually need, but enough that I can like double up and work it out. This is what I worry about, that people think that Parkinson's medications are like every other medication, and that like whatever your doctor prescribes you stick to it, even if it's making you feel worse. That's what I worry about. I have always had a really good relationship with my doctors. They've empowered me to communicate with them what is and isn't working, and we're very fluid, and I've given a lot of leadway. Now, again, I'm not saying don't communicate with your doctors. I'm just saying if you don't feel good, like, you have to tell people. I feel like people with Parkinson's are so nice. Like, if I don't feel good, I am on the phone with my doctor like nobody's business, because I mean, this disease is hard enough. There's no reason we need to suffer because of, poor medication management. So I'm also wondering if this is why a lot of people are having problems with Crexont, is finding the dosage. Finding the dosage on any of the meds is always a work in progress. I mean, we're chasing a moving target. So to have that ability to sort of self-regulate and in communication with your doctor, your meds is I feel like super important to me. There are people I know that take the same dose every day, same time for years and years, and they're great. And like, again, this is so individualized. I'm just saying, like, for me, I just want to give everybody a heads up that if you have a medication switch or you're having problems with your medication, like, reach out to the prescribing physician and try and get it straightened out, because it can be something as simple as some little tweaks like this in dosage or frequency. That was the other thing. The frequency of it wasn't correct either. So I'm going to be patient. That's something that I learned since I'm rolling up into my 2-year diagnosis anniversary, that I don't think when I was on Rytari that I was really patient with that drug. I'm like, I want my symptoms gone now, blah, blah, blah. And now I know, like, this is the long game. I'm playing a long game with this disease. So I'm going to give this drug time, just like I did with the patchy patch, which I have a love-hate relationship as well. But I'm just constantly assessing, like, is it helping this? Is it hurting this? Is the side effect better than what it is without it? And that balance. And that's just how we have to advocate for ourselves and our own care to live the best that we can with Parkinson's. So, as always, I hope this helps.